to Peden Stadium in Athens, Ohio. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense will come out first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in with one hand.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. You see, he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll try the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He wants to change this route. Trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Jacksonville State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it.
Down. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Out of the backfield, he's open. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bowman. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tight end now in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on the previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Here we go, ready. Go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bowman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The sure hands, it's Pugh. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Ready, go!
Looking downfield on first down. And that one's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it. Breaks into the open. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Running inside, it's Paul. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who that's a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree. It'll go his way. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Bowman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And and you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Fires to the big fella. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now to your game in Athens. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Payton Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. The running back has it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. grab behind the line. It's Bowman. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Punt is on its way. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
Yeah, the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Quick completion on the out route. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds.
Might have it. It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes one man miss. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
I tell you what, I love having a quarterback that trusts himself, that knows in a big situation in the 4th quarter, he can take off and still take care of the football, get a big 1st down, continue to put this offense in a good position to succeed.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not...
Caught! That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Pugh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Final few minutes of this game. 2 teams looking for their 1st win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Final few minutes of this game. 2 teams looking for their 1st win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Blasted as he lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. Another incompletion on third down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Pressure coming. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. The give out of the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run, fighting off the defender. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And, Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game,